Alright, welcome back to a new season in the Concord Rangers journey. As you can see, we're about to play the Community Shield, which we qualified because we won the FA Cup. And playing the Premier League champions Man City. Obviously going to go through with the little pre-season things and show you what we'll be getting up to. I go straight into the transfers, and there's been a lot of movement both in and out. Usually we start with the outs, so we'll go with that. There's been a lot of loans in and out. Ismaili is a new guy who signed. I signed a while ago, and he obviously joined when he was 18. But I loaned him out. He's a very promising left winger, inverted winger, but can play regular winger too. Really quick, good crossing, good dribbling. He's only 18 years old, and he's gone out to Brighton on loan, which is good. So he'll be playing Premier League football this year, hopefully. A couple of young lads. Milan Pench has gone back out on loan. Another young lad there. Davide Prosperi, really highly rated midfielder who I've shown you a couple of times, played a couple of games. He's only 20 years old and he's gone out on loan to Chelsea. Ante Vizic is another, obviously, defensive midfielder. He's gone to Borussia Dortmund. Cuevas, I was tempted to keep him and make sure that he's the sort of backup left back and sell Harvey, but after the World Cup and Harvey played so well, apparently got in there. England won the World Cup, by the way. Their defence and their goalkeeper was entirely Concord. And Harvey was team of the tournament, so decided to keep him in. So I've loaned out Cuevas to Liverpool, so he'll be getting some good first team action there. Ruben Whiteley's gone out on loan to Brentford. Perez has gone out on loan to Lyon. Barnell Reading, Milton QPR, Edwards Maldonado, the young lads. McEwen's a young lad as well. The first sale we're going to show here is Stuart Everett, was a young centre back. He's gone to Burnley for 4.6 million. He's valued really highly, and we got a lot of interest for him, but just wasn't going to involve him, and I'll explain why in a bit. Matt Jones, our backup keeper for that amount of time, sold him for about 6.25 million. He's gone. Alexander Borisov, I never played him. He was a guy who I bought in really cheap with the idea that I thought he was going cheap. I didn't ever intend to play him. Yeah, I bought him in for 425k. He was on loan to Levski Sofia last year, and I sold him for 10.25 profit. So yeah, didn't ever intend to play him, just wanted to make money from him. Carlos Gonzalez is gone. He was a young lad who I bought, young Spanish striker I bought a while ago. I figured he wasn't probably never going to play, so he's gone out for 20 million to Leipzig. Paterne Longello is gone, 33 million. Again, I'll explain why I got rid of him, but yeah, I just didn't think that he was going to progress that much more. So he's gone to Lazio for 33 million. John Rankin's been sold this time, so obviously he spent the second half of last season on loan at Brighton, and he's been sold to Spurs for 58 million. I put him on the transfer list. I had 3 offers, 2 were around 30 and 1 was 58. I thought, bloody hell, I'll take that one. I think a few of the fans were unhappy that he's gone, but I don't know. I'm kind of done with him. Not really. I wasn't really getting much out of him last year. So, and the big one, Nogueira's gone. The offer did come in. I was kept on saying, if the offer comes in for Nogueira and it's, what they're saying, 100 odd million, then I'll accept it. I just didn't think it was going to come, and it did. 115 million for Nogueira, so he's gone to Barcelona. I think he's obviously a world-class striker and one of the best strikers in the world, and he's only 22. I appreciate this, but 115 million for a guy who just seemed to dip in and out of form. I figured that I could find someone who could fit better and maybe cheaper. So Nogueira's gone. Let's look at the ins. Gabriel Augusto is a young striker from Brazil. Only 16. Brazilian kids are so cheap. He could be one of the best strikers in the world. I think he's a deep lying forward and trequartista, which means he could basically do everything. Other than complete forward, obviously, but he's not far from being a complete forward. He's 6 foot, he's 18 years old, he's reasonably strong, he's only 10, but he can get stronger with that because he's only 18. I'm going to play him as the backup striker this year. He's joined. I'm quite pleased I got him quite cheap. Gavin Dunn was going for Leeds for 10 million. He's a young attacking left winger. He's right-footed, but I reckon I could keep him on that left-hand side. He's the ideal winger that I need, and he's not by no means is he going to be first choice. Poljac's obviously first choice, but Gavin Dunn for 10 million, I thought, bloody hell, look, he's valued at 37.5, so I've got him for under a third of what he's worth. So I'm pleased with that as a backup left winger, because I've sent I'm going to keep Chelyak in the squad for now, with the idea that if I want someone to carry on doing Polyak's job, and if Polyak's not around or he's not playing well, then Dunn can do that. But if I want someone to cut in, then I've got Cheliak. This is a big guy, Kledi Kaplani. He's an Albanian striker, deep line forward. He's the replacement for Nogueira. I don't think he's as good in terms of I don't think he's as good as being an out and out striker. But in terms of involving and making a deep line forward and making sure the attacking midfielder gets involved, Kledi Kaplani can be the guy. He's for Borussia Dortmund last year. Borussia Dortmund finished level on points with the champions. 30 games, 28 goals, 6 assists. He was absolutely unreal last year. So I've got him in for 86 million. I signed this guy because I figured I wanted a decent backup goalkeeper, and he also happens to share a name with a good friend of mine who's probably watching this video right now, Wes. Wes is my backup goalkeeper, Brazilian, 32-year-old. He's by no means going to be first choice. He's only 2 stars, but he's just going to be a backup goalkeeper. Gregory Harewood's a young 22-year-old centre-back, played in the World Cup a little bit, but couldn't break in because of my Concord boys. But he'll be I'll be bringing him in as the main man. I won't start him. I'll still play with Smith and Frith, but he'll be fitting. It's the reason why I sold Longelo. It's basically because I got this guy in for I think I got him for 80 million. Now I know that's a lot, but he's English and he's 22 years old. I think I can get a lot more for him. Kevin Ismaili is a guy I told you about earlier, so he's gone back out on loan somewhere. Andre is a deep line playmaker, Brazilian central midfielder who was going for a ridiculously cheap amount and was so highly rated. Look, he's an important player, can still improve. He's up there with the likes of Stocker and Fatai, and I got him for 14.75 million. Now, I'm gonna rotate a lot between Fatai, Stocker, and Andre. Mainly play Stocker with Fatai as an option, and then Andre in that other team might try and move into maybe attacking midfielder position, which he can do sort of, in the left wing position as well. But for 14.75 million, I just saw him come up. The scout said, buy this guy. And for 14.75 million, you can't go wrong with that. And then I got another young lad, Graham Main. He's only 16-year-old defender, but he's really highly rated. Bit of a no-nonsense centre-back, 6 foot. I want to show you something actually with Kaplani, our new striker. 6'6", and he's just a shade under 15 stone. He's going to be a monster up there. My Eastern European monster up front. So, yeah, he'll be really sure. I think he'll do well in this division. But that's it. Lots of ins, lots of outs. I've made a net profit of 8 million, so I've not really lost anybody. I've not really lost money. I think I've rotated the team quite well. I've got some young guys in there, some proven guys, so I'm excited to play with this squad. I have retired the number 7. I've not given it to anybody. I'm not going to give it to anybody. Here was the pre-season. Obviously, we could arrange a war testimonial, so I did. I chose to play Man United. Look at that defence. New boys. I didn't realise this could happen, but the defence is entirely old lads who used to play for us. Caton, Larson, Dekanoids, and Boy all came along and played. The rest of it was all current at the time. Obviously, Nogueira's not around anymore, and neither's Joe War or anything like that. But yeah, completely old defence there. It was quite nice to see them. We drew 1-1, 2 penalties. Boy got sent off. We smashed the other friendlies. Only scored under 5 once, and that was against Maritimo. Obviously, a shortened pre-season because it was the World Cup. But yeah, goals came from lots of different places. I'm excited for the season. This is going to be a bit of a bumper first episode. I am actually going to show 4 games in this first episode. It might take me a bit of a while to record it, so I might different locations and different shirts maybe. But I want to show these first 4 games of the season. Obviously, it's the Community Shield. I want to show that. I always show the first league game of the season, so I want to show that. Then we've got the European Super Cup, so I want to show that. And then we've got Man City away again, this time in the league. So huge. Leeds are in the Europa Super Cup because Leeds won the Europa League. But yeah, it's a massive first season, massive first few games. Then we've got a couple of nice ones, including there was a sort of Chelsea run there. Yeah, that December looks tricky. Liverpool, Leeds, West Ham, Man United. That'll be difficult. Obviously coming off of Spurs and Arsenal at the end of November as well. Going to be a tricky season. We know this, but we've got a nice run of fixtures in there. Other than Arsenal and Chelsea, those are big. Oh my word, that March, Leeds, Liverpool, Spurs, blimey. Going to be tricky. I'll quickly show you the pre-season season preview of the Premier League. We're favourites to win the league, 5-2. We've got 5 players in the dream team. I'm surprised Fatai beat Stocker, to be honest, but they consider Fatai, Benrahma, Polyak, Hughes, who's a midfielder. So he's considered one of the best defenders in the league, even though I play him in midfield. And Robinson. I've got a lot of really good players, I know this. Yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited to start a season as ever. New managers up there. Hyun-Min Song is the new manager of Crystal Palace. There you go. Don't recognise any of these. It's Graham Potter. Oh, that's the guy who manages Brighton nowadays, isn't it? Go for milestones. You can see who's been managing. He used to be England manager. Blimey. He's been around. He did another spell at Brighton. Yeah, so he starts the game with Brighton, Chelsea, Everton, Palace. Sorry, I don't know why I'm showing you Graham Potter. There we go. Charity Shield. It's always a bit of fun in it. You don't really need to take it too seriously. You like to win it as the curtain raiser. We are favourites to win. But Man City are league champions, so I don't know why they're not being given that moniker. Let's start with this. I think he wants to start Fabio Silva. Does that mean Kaplani can't play? Kaplani can play, he's just a bit tired, so I'm not going to play him if he's tired. I thought there was more than... How many subs? They can only have 7 subs, is it? Okay, right, so in terms of the starting lineup, I pretty much agree. Maya in there. Yeah, I'll stick with Maya for now. The attacking lineup is pretty identical to what we were having anyway. Fabio Silva, can I not play the new Gabriel Augusto? I don't 84. I'm gonna put him on the bench. But in terms of the starting lineup is not new. No new players in there. Davis, Stocker, Chelyak, Lima. Don't really need Lima. Hackett's back. Monaghan's back. Andre Harewood. Oh, I gotta put Harewood on the bench, haven't I? Oh dear. It's going to be tricky to navigate this team because we've got so many good players now. And I think I got a young this despite his name being Sergei Zanarov, he's English, young attacking midfielder. He looks so good for 18. I want to get him involved as well. But I've got a lot of young promising players that I'd like to play. Let's have him involved then. Let's have him involved. Fabio Silva. He's obviously old. I've actually put him on the transfer list to try and sell him. Nobody's coming in. I think he's going to retire at the end of the season. So I don't expect it to work necessarily. But this isn't a new team. We've obviously got some new signings, but none of them are starting. No, I don't need that. Go back to that. Adjustments and instruction. Cool. Right, we'll go with that. Let's have some fun. Glad to have Polyak back in the side. Obviously, we missed him at the end of last season. I think that probably cost us our league run in the end. Obviously, the end of the season ended amazingly with 2 trophies, FA Cup and the Champions League. But new season, starting again. Oh, show me what you can do. Yeah, let's do that. Expect a performance from Fatai. Yeah, that's fair enough. All right, then. Let's have some fun. Start the season again. I don't know where this is going to go. Oh, it's Benrahma. Here we go. Mohamed Benrahma. Away he goes. Go on, lad. Drop that back. Ugh, shot right at the keeper. Oh dear. Just realised I've got to make a couple of amendments to make sure it runs a bit smoother. Not much happening thus far, but it's just running a bit slow because I'm trying to run this corner to Man City though. Was it a corner? So it was a free kick, wasn't it? Okay. Free kick to Concord. Benrahma puts the ball in. Oh, it's headed in by Paul Smith. Lovely ball in by Benrahma. Paul Smith gets our first goal of the season, a central defender. Can't be too unhappy with that. Lovely stuff. Good start. And then they've got a free kick in the dangerous area. Ooh, hit the bar. Man City have done a bit more with the possession than we have, to be fair to them. They've got a little bit of a changed team, to be fair. I don't recognise a couple of their players. Here we go, free kick, Benrahma again. It's flicked on. It's touched in. Fatai. Fatai touched it in, but it's been disallowed for offside. Benrahma, dangerous from the set pieces yet again. No offers from him at all. I mean, apparently Real Madrid wanted him, but I had no offer at all from Benrahma. Hughes was wanted by West Ham. I did have an offer, but for about 30 million. I said, well, no, I want about 100. And they refused. So Hughes looked unhappy to start off with. I haven't really checked up on him recently, but he said he was unhappy and wanted to go to West Ham. So I was like, okay, if they come in, but they didn't. So derisory offer of 30 million for Hughes. Hughes is one of the best midfielders in the world at the moment. These things are going to keep up. Yeah, we're playing alright. I have no real desire to win this game. Just it'd be nice if we do, but I'm not too fussed. Might make some substitutions. Might bring on. I can see a few guys who I'm quite keen to bring on. Actually, to be fair, all of them I'm quite keen to bring on. Can only make 3 substitutions. I don't know. Is it? Maybe it's more because it's effectively a pre-season game, isn't this one? I'm going to bring on Hackett. I know Benrahma's played well, but I'm going to bring him on. I'm going to bring on Monahan. Make him play attacking midfielder on support. Fair enough. Go with that. I'm going to bring on Gabriel Augusto a bit later on, I think. Stick with that for now. Steady performance. 1-0 seems to be our thing, doesn't it? You know, the amount of games we had the previous season, not last season, the season before, you'd win 1-0 and won the title based off those runs. And obviously 2-1-0 to win the trophies last year. Can't be unhappy with that. Yeah, let's bring on Gabriel Augusto. This Fabio Silva's not doing much, is he? What can he play there? Trequartista, oh yeah. It's a support, defense, deep line forward. There you go. Oh, we've got a corner. Who's on it? Fatai with the corner. He's a good dead ball player. Oh, it's headed. It's in. Oh, no, it's not. It's a foul. Oh, Gabriel Augusto squeezed it in, but it's not going to count. 10 minutes to go. I'm going to check if we can make more subs. I don't know what the rules are of the Davis for Hughes. Did it work? It did work. 4. Can I make 5? Yes, I can. Can I make 6? Yes, I can. I can make 6 substitutions apparently. Play me so far. There you go. Completely changed the midfield and attack throughout that game. Defence has stayed exactly the same. I think it's important to keep the defence going. There you go, completely changed it around. Winning 1-0. We're not being troubled too much here. It seems like a quite even game, but classic Charity Shield where 2 teams aren't that bothered about winning it. Just give it. It's a glorified friendly, isn't it? To be honest. That should do it. That should do it. Referee, come on. Oh my word. We're in the 95th minute. You said 3 minutes. Good chat. He's given a penalty. Oh no! It's the 95th minute! What's the referee doing? He's given them a penalty. If he scores this, it goes straight to penalties. There's no extra time in the Charity Shield. He does score. Can you believe it? 95th minute? Come on. Right. Penalties then. Straight on the penalties. Well, that went on way too long. You went on 2 minutes too long. There you go. Penalties it is. Winks. who's just scored one, and he scores another one. 1-0 Man City then. Ruben Garcia. Go on, lad. Scores the penalty. Good penalty from Garcia. Good penalty taker, actually, Garcia, to be fair to him. Davis. Goal. Chelyak. Let's see what he's got. With his left foot. Scores the penalty. Good penalty. Sent the keeper the wrong way. 2-2. Brian Hadland, bit of an England legend. Scores. Didn't expect him to miss. Smith scored our goal. Paul Smith scores the penalty. 3-3. All good penalties so far. Vote. Dieter Vogt scores. Always trust a German, can't you? Ian Davis. Come on, lad. He scores. Keeper was rooted to the spot. Sune Thompson. I was looking at him, possibly trying to sign him. It's a good penalty. Well, he scored. Keeper went the right way. Who's on our 5th then? If we miss, obviously, Man City win, so the pressure's on Levin Stocker. Levin Stocker stepping up. If we miss, Man City win. And we do miss. Levin Stocker's penalty's been saved. Man City have won the Charity Shield. Even though that looks like a trophy. Bit disappointing considering we conceded a 95th minute penalty. Bit harsh. There you go. Second time we've ever competed in the Charity Shield. First time we've lost it. We won it last year against Leeds quite comfortably. Bit gutted with they said 3 minutes injury time, given it 95th minute. But don't be too hard. Yeah, hold your head up high, boys. You played well. Never mind. It's not too much of a big deal. Just a season opener. Refresh it. Get your legs going in it. Well, that's the traditional season opener done with. As I said, I am going to show you 4 matches in this opening episode because there's so much coming in right at the beginning. But this one is home to West Brom in the league. So, West Brom at home, first game of the season. Nice, easy one to get off with. Going to change the team a little bit from what played the weekend. I'm hoping Kaplani is ready to start. Yeah, I'll start Kaplani instead of Fabio Silva. I'm probably never going to play Fabio Silva really much this season. Monaghan on that in the middle there. I'm thinking that he's just a bit better than Max Meyer, to be honest. He seemed to play well for Chelsea as well when he was on loan. Check Hackett, Meyer, Stocker, Davis. I got a lot of players now. I've got a lot of players that are in good form. Andre, unfortunately, has been injured, so he'll be up. I've got a lot of good players who I'm thinking that might be worth looking at. I'm going to play Harewood instead of Frith today. Put Frith on the bench. Dogs are barking at someone. Yes, going to play Harewood instead of Frith in there. What's Harewood good at? Ball playing, cover. Is that defend? Oh, they're both the same. Okay, shouldn't be too much of a big deal. Keeping that English theme running in defence there. Not going to play Fatsai, going to play Stocker. In fact, I'm going to play Davis instead of Hughes, just to see, box to box. Yeah, fair enough. Give him a game in there. Let's go with that, shall we? Let's see what assistants got to say. Change mentality, sod your duties, but make adjustments to that. Yeah, fair. I want to make that attacking. Cool, let's go with that. Okay. A couple of new boys playing today. Harewood and Kaplani. Always a risk playing in new boys earlier on, but Kaplani's dominated the Bundesliga in the last few years, especially last year. And he's an absolute monster. I'm kind of thinking that he should do the job in there today. We're favourites going. Give the fans a performance to cheer for. Yeah, nice to start the season at home. Late kickoff as well. They got any ex-Concord? Emil Tornes, he's ex-Concord. We had him on loan for a little bit. Didn't play that much. Ben Rabbit already causing problems. Smith heads it over this time. Already causing problems from that set piece. Ben Rabbit is just fantastic at putting dead balls in. Harvey gets that header there. Polyak, nice touch from Polyak. Here he goes. Here he goes. Drop it back. Had a shot right at the keeper. But early signs that we're looking comfortable in this game. Stocker again, already at 7-point rating. So Stocker's just... I don't know why they rate Fatai over Stocker. Fatai's obviously a world-class midfielder, but he's just getting old, and Stocker's surely got a higher ceiling than Fatai. Because Stocker's at Fatai's level, and he's what, 22? How old is Stocker? 22, yeah. Crazy. Well, not much happening here. We're dominating possession, but not getting any highlights. But here we go. Stocker. He's been tackled there. Been lording up Stocker all this time, and he gets easily tackled. And Smith's tackle just urges Volta on. West Brom haven't had a shot yet, but they could have one here. Volta's run through. What a save by Robinson. That is appalling defending. It's on that side. It's on that questionable side where Harvey's just seems to get caught a lot. And they should have scored. Best chance of the game has gone for West Brom. Come on, lads. I don't want another season like last season. Why is that unpositive? I told you to be attacking. Here we go. Corner. Oh, headed over. Not sure who headed it over. I think it went with Smith. Well, not much happening. Goal kick to West Brom. Hopefully you can be first to that. Headed by Smith, but it's headed down. West Brom take the ball away. Concerned here. Very concerned. Tornes takes it back. Chance for West Brom, and they bloody scored. Terrible end of the first half, and what has not been a very good first half. It's 1-0 West Brom, and I am not happy. Not happy at all at the moment, the way things are going. Some poor performances out there. It's Harvey again. He might be one to really keep an eye on, because towards the end of last season he was very suspect. And it's not looking good at the moment. Davis isn't playing particularly well. It's another chance for West Brom. Wow. We started the game comfortably, but West Brom have come away with it here, and they're looking way better. They're looking way better. Gonna have to change it up, I think. Go into the attacking formation. I need to. I can't afford to be losing first game of the season. Not at all. Gonna put on Augusto up there. 2 pressing forwards. They're 2 new boys, so gonna have to play together for the first time and try and work it out between them. Point Davis, yeah, go with that. Harvey. Polyak, chance here. Polyak shot is low and weak and easy for the keeper to save. It's not done, yo. It's not done, though. And it's a mistake in the defence. And it's 2-0 West Brom. Oh dear, lads. Yeah, I don't know what to say. What has happened with this team? I'm completely speechless. I have no idea how to do it. We're in danger of losing our first game of the season at home to West Brom. We've been done by one long ball over the top. Smith was done then. A lot of very poor performances. It's West Brom again. It's never us. Right, Harvey does well. Come on, get forward. Ball over the top. Kaplani, got to score, Kaplani. Get in there. His first goal in his debut. Cleared Kaplani, makes it 2-1. He's a big lad, isn't he? You see him on the highlight there. Come on. It's ridiculous at the moment. I'm tempted to just play direct. He's so big that he can win those balls. But this is bloody awful, isn't it? This is absolutely awful start to the season. Nothing's happening, lads. What are you doing? Going to take off Monahan because he's really failed. I got no one to bring on. Apparently Chowiak can do a job, so I'll get him in there then. What can Chowiak do? Play most players. Shadow striker. No, sorry, I can't do that. They've got to be attacking midfielder support, haven't they? Because of the system. Okay. Oh God, Jesus. What an awful performance. What an awful performance. I'm out of ideas now. I just got to hope it works because this has been atrocious. Harewood's got booked on his debut. We're not even creating anything. Lads, it's been appalling. Really appalling performance here. We're going to come away with a loss. First game of the season. Home to West Brom. I'm in danger of losing my job. Because nothing's happening. There's no bloody highlights. There you go. That'll be that. I am absolutely fucking fuming at that performance. I am extremely angry. Yeah, disgusting performance from the boys there. We're supposed to have our best players back. Fresh new start, fresh new season. No injuries, ready to go. And they have been awful. They have been awful. We've lost the first game of the season. We're down to 15th. I know it's one game, but lads, it just paints a picture for the season. If we're losing at home to West Brom, first game of the season, we have got some major problems. We're European champions, lads. We're European champions, and you're losing at home to West Brom. I'm absolutely disgusted with the performance, lads. And our next league game is away at Man City. But before then, we've got Leeds in the European Super Cup. Okay, UEFA Super Cup against Leeds. Obviously, it's been a pretty dire start of the season. Losing on penalties in the Charity Shield. Probably should have won that. It was a 95th minute penalty that they had, which was after their time, which is a bit annoying. But that 2-1 loss was just terrifyingly awful. And I say terrifyingly because I worry about this team now. I really do. Monahan had a poor game. Ben Rava wasn't good. Polyak wasn't good. There were some players who were supposed to come through for us who didn't. And I'm just thinking that... Have I made mistakes with the team? Have I made mistakes with selling a couple of players, with buying a couple of players? Yeah, just a little bit concerning. How many subs am I allowed for this one? I'm allowed 12 subs for this. Okay, cool. So I'll put Dunn on the bench. Actually, I'll go for the selection advice and then see where that goes. Stocker and Fatai is never a good combination, so I'll play Fatai. I'll play Hughes instead of Fatai. Wants to start Maya, that's fair enough. Leclerc and Zamvrov don't make the bench. I'm going to put Zamvrov on instead of Fabio Silva. Yeah, okay. Have I got a defender on the bench? Yeah, Harewood. Okay. Stocker deep line playmaker. Shadow striker. What's Kaplani? Is he a support? You can play supporting role as well. I'll do that in supporting role. I might get the attacking midfielder involved a bit more. Smith, Frith, Garcia, Harvey, Poyet, Meyer, Benrahma, Hughes, Stocker, Kaplani, Robinson. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm just concerned now. That West Brom result has scared me massively, and I know that I'm not going to be staying much from the job if we're going to have much more of them. Obviously, the next game in the league is away at Man City as well, so we could start the league campaign with 2 defeats out of 2, which is very scary. I've never done that before. I don't think I've ever done that. Going back through all the seasons, I don't think I've ever started with 2 defeats to start off the season. I know I've started the odd season with defeat before, but not with 2 defeats. They got Joe Long. They must have signed him recently because I think he was at Arsenal. Christophe as well, he's another ex-Concord. Now I've got Billy Bragg. Billy Bragg's on the bench, he's another ex-Concord. They got a couple of ex-Concord boys. We've obviously got an ex-Leeds boy on the bench. Right, I'm going to tell them they should be winning. those two results, that Man City game I didn't worry so much about because I think we played okay. We played well enough to get something out of that and we were unlucky in the end. But that West Brom game, we didn't create anything. We barely created anything. And if we're going to go through games with our players not on form, not creating chances for our strikers, I'm in huge trouble. I'm in massive trouble. Here he goes, Ben Raba. Look, he's not even doing what he usually does. Take the ball and run. He's not even doing that. Oh no. Okay. Hughes gets out to Garcia, Stocker, Ben Raba. Here goes Ben Raba, lovely ball. Polyak, volley saved. Oh, the rebound hit the post. Okay. Strong start. No goal though. It's weird to be this anxious at the beginning of the season. But I am. I'm extremely anxious about this team now. We're looking so much better than them. Obviously, we've not had as much possession, which is strange. We don't usually have games like this. But when we've gone forward with the ball, and we've done much better. But they're not looking. We're creating chances, but not. Oh my word! Matheson's run through. It's a good save, Robinson. What is going on? My defence is just awful now. My defence has forgotten how to defend. For ages, it was so safe in defence, but I don't know. It just looks dodgy now. Hughes has been booked. Got him back in instead of Davis. Davis had a really poor game that last time. I'm going to be making more subtime. That I can't. I don't know how to break it. I don't know how to make that attacking midfielder do anything. I tried everything. I've tried everything. It's done for me. I can't get them to work. Myers on a 6.4. They have to be more involved. Have to be. Another disappointing performance. I'm going to sub Meyer off. I'm going to sub Meyer off and I'm going to give Zamfir a go because at the moment they're playing so badly that you might as well give young guys who have no experience as a go. You might as well because they can't do any worse, can they? Sergei Zamfir comes in. The English Sergei Zamfir. What does he play? Attacking midfielder on what? To tackle, defence, attack. Okay, fine. Let's get involved. Zamfir is on. Throw into Leeds. It's a goal to Leeds. Jason Warner has scored. We're 1-0 down. Something's broken. Something is broken in the team at the moment. And I don't know what to do. Something is broken. I'd take off Hughes and put on Fatai and just basically have two deep line playmakers in this. Actually, no, I'm not. Forget that. Undo that. Having two playmakers on the pitch is stupid. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do because I don't trust any of the players. I don't trust any of them. I keep it like that for now. Did I make that sub? Oh, apparently I didn't mean to. Right, I'm going to have to go into that attacking formation again. This is the worst start we've ever had. This is the worst start we've ever had. Fatai's just come on, so I'm not going to take him off. I'm going to take off Stocker and put on, you can do a job in there. Put on Gabriel Augusto. Ben Raba Point, Zamfir Fatai. Yeah. Oh, that's a free kick to Leeds. Not going to be anything there. Throw in. Can we create a chance for once? Kaplani heads it over. This is awful. This is absolutely awful at the moment. I am terrified. I don't think I'm going to make it through the season. This is just an awful start to the season. If we want to be challenging for titles, you can't start like this. You can't start like this. We don't look like we're going to score. There might be another Leeds chance here. Get rid. Smith's there. Frith. Okay, come on. Given away, but Smith wins it back. Have to play long ball to try and get back in the game, but we keep losing it. It's Polyak. Here's Polyak. Shoots wide. He looks awful, Polyak, now. He looks really bad. Gonna take off Ben Rabba, put on Hackett. Oh. Well, why'd you give me a bench of 12 if you only given me 3 substitutions? Okay, fine. Can't do that then. We're going to lose this one as well. We're the ones who should be attacking. You know what I mean? We're the ones who should be pressing high up and trying to win this ball, but we're getting caught out here. Full time. It's a 1-0 loss. I don't think I'm going to see us out very long. I don't think I'm going to be here very long here. It's just the most toothless start to a season. It's the most toothless start to a season we've ever had. 3 defeats in the first 3 games, if you're going to include that penalty loss to Man City. We've been in 2 trophies. We've actually lost 2 finals here, effectively. I know they're glorified finals because they're just, they're just curtain raisers, but I'm petrified. But I'm not going to see the season out. If we look, it's not pretty. It's 3 red circles to start the season. We've scored 2 goals. We don't look right. We don't look right at all here. I thought pre-season we were smashing teams, and I know they were weaker teams, but we were playing well, creating chances. New guys were getting involved, but since then we've barely created any chances. I got to show you. I want to look at the chance creation, because if the chance creation is low, we made 1 chance in that game, and I reckon that was probably the goal. What about this game? Chance creation. 1 clear-cut chance, and that was probably the goal. I think this one. No chances created. We've created 2 chances in 3 games. And if you thought it was bad now, we've got Man City away, the champions. Okay, Man City away. Petrified this is going to go badly. The season's already started the worst it's ever started as Concord manager. I've never had 3 losses off the back of the first season. I'm staring at 4 here in all competitions. I don't know what to do with the team. I don't know who to start. It suggests Fatai and Hughes and then Monaghan behind. I'm tempted just to go with that. Lima on the left. Obviously, we're kind of rotating a little bit, but I'm tempted to go with that. Not attack, actually support. Better idea. Just because we're not getting anything from anybody at the moment. Just keep changing it and hopefully something clicks, because I'm absolutely petrified that we're going to fall away at the beginning of the season. The reason why I think we could have challenged the league better last year, but we had a pretty average sort of start around, I think it was around October, wasn't good at all. We're looking like that again here. We're looking like that again. I'm not putting Kennedy on the bench, put Hackett on the bench. I put Gabriel Augusto on the bench instead of Cheriak. Right. Here we go. Lima starting his first game of the season. go. Oh man, I didn't think this would happen. I did not think we would be in this position. Yeah. Wow. I have not. We've actually lost, 3 league games in a row now, because we lost the last 2 of last season. We've lost 3 league games in a row. We're staring down the barrel of the 4th. We've got the hardest game of the season. It's the second game of the season here. Yeah, go and avenge what happened last time we played them. We lost, didn't we? We lost at home to them 1-0. Come on. Let's go. That time Poljak stepped up. Poljak had a terrible start of the season. Benrahma not much better. He looked good at the beginning in the first game and a bit when he was putting balls in, but I've not seen any runs from him. Oh no, it's throwing to Man City. Come on, please. Oh my word, that was a great chance. It's gone wide. We look bad now. This is definitely a downward slope that is going to lead to me getting sacked at the moment. I genuinely think that I'll be sacked before the end of the season. You saw what happened towards the end of the league season last year. My God, we were bad. Genuinely awful. And we've started the season as we had ended that. It's almost as if they wound down the league because we're going for our cup competitions, and they scraped over the line in those games. But we have just started the season awfully here. And even now, look at all this possession. But how many chances are we creating? None. Man City will score for us in this game. 100%. Here we go. Oh my word, I don't know what that hit. I think it hit the post or the crossbar. I'm not sure. We've gotten away with it. Here we go, free kick. Come on, next one before half time. Up we go. Caught by the keeper, which means they're going to counter attack. Unless we can nip in before they do. He's going to play it short. He's gone long. No one's marked Hadland. Oh, there you go. There you go. It's 1-0 Man City just before half time. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with this team anymore. It's just I can't tell you how lost I feel at the moment. How lost I feel with this team. Maybe selling Aguero was the biggest mistake we've ever made. I've sold big players before when we've recovered. I sold Bruninho and Enrique, and the next season we won the league. Come on, needs to be a goal. We're not even creating any chances now. We're not creating any chances. Our wonderful wingers, where all the attack comes from, they've lost it. They've completely gone. Poljak's injury seems to have changed him as a player. It seems to have completely changed him as a player. Benrahma's not looked very good. Moran, that attacking midfielder position again, it's not working. Whoever I put there, no one plays well there. I have to go to the attacking formation again. I don't want to keep doing it. Because you have to get used to this formation. I'm going to stay with this formation. Sod it. Good ball. Poljak. Who's up there? Benrahma scores. What's Kaplani doing? He's a striker and he's not even bothering. If you watch that cross, he hangs back. He's just walking along. Get forward! Poljak does well. Come on. No. You've got to keep the pressure on them. They've just conceded and you're playing balls like that! Good challenge there by Frith. Benrahma tidies up. But we're in trouble! Oh my God! Benrahma gave them the ball! Here we go, Monaghan, come on. Useless. I don't know. Genuinely, I can't find an attacking midfielder that works. Every single one, every single game, they're crap! I'm going to put Stocker in there. I ain't got any other option at the moment. I can't play him as a playmaker. He has to be an attacking midfielder. Having two playmakers in the game means that they cross each other out. I'm going to take Poljak off. Am I going to take Poyaka? I haven't got anyone to bring on for him. I'm going to take Kaplani off. And put on Augusto. Get him to play. He can play Trequartista. What does that do? Can operate as attacking midfield or centre forward positions. While similar to advanced playmaker, he drops into the holes between the opposition defence. The Trequartista does less defensively and simply puts around looking for place for the team who's not in possession. As such, the rest of the team needs to carry him when defending, but use him as a main outlet as attacking. That's fine, as long as he's not. Yeah, it's fine. He'll play an attacking role. We'll go with that. Getting a point here at the moment is actually quite good, but we have been so bad. Benrahma scored a good goal, but he made a huge mistake and almost conceded straight after. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, Man City coming forward. Here we go. Yeah, it's 2-1. We're just stepping off and go, yeah, have a shot, lad. 3 shot chances we've conceded. I don't think we've had a proper chance. We're witnessing the end of this our run, I think. Nothing's working. I'm getting desperate. I'm hoping that things work, but nothing's working. Here we go. Oh, don't do that! Why did it do that? Always a chance. No, it isn't. Psych. Fuck you. Put on Davis just to replace the defence. Replace the guy who's been booked. Oh, here we go. 3-1 coming in. Free kick, Benrahma. Stocker! How did you not score? I was offside. There's one last highlight. Is it going to be for us or is it going to be for them? Because they have just looked much better. 16 shots to our 6. We did create a chance, but I'm assuming that was the goal. Oh, here we go. Saved. Don't be the highlight. Come forward. Come on, one last chance, lads. Get a point. End the run. End the fucking awful rot. Apologise about the swearing, but I'm just petrified we're going to just fall away immediately here. Lima's been tackled. We can't get past players anymore. It's gone out for a throw in. This will probably be it. Come on, you gotta be quick. Ball comes in. Benrahma heads it over. That'll be the rest of them. There you go. We're witnessing the end. It's happening here. I've played 4 games of football and we've lost every one of them. I think we were really unlucky in that Carabao Cup and that Community Shield. I know we were unlucky. We played okay. But every other game has been genuinely one of the worst. It's some of the worst performances. We don't create any chances anymore. This beautiful passing play isn't creating anything. These players who are supposed to be world beaters are not achieving for me anymore. They're not doing anything for me anymore. So we're down to 14th as it stands. We've lost our first 2 league games of the season. We've lost our first 4 games of the season in all competitions. It's never been this bad. It's never been this bad. It's their first ever game in their new home as well, the new Roberto Mancini Stadium. It's a new stadium. And we lost. This is where I'm willing to experiment, but when I do experiment, it doesn't do anything, does it? I don't know what to do at the moment. It's never been this bad as a Concord manager. Never had it this bad before. Players are just awful. That attacking midfielder, I think we do away with the attacking midfielder role now. Look for a way of incorporating both Polyak and Fatai in the team, have maybe 2 midfielders in there. I can't have them both as playmakers because they'll get in each other's way, so maybe I'll play Stocker as a box-to-box maybe. and then have, say, Hughes just behind them. That attacking midfielder role, unfortunately, I'm going to have to say goodbye to it because it's not working. But unfortunately, I've got strikers in that are trying to incorporate that attacking midfielder in the fact that they're deep lying forwards, but the attacking midfielders aren't doing anything. I'm just gutted. I'm absolutely gutted the way the season has started. Nobody is playing well. I've got 7.1 there from Smith, and I think that's probably because he had a good game because he scored in the Community Shield. Other than that, I have got some truly appalling performances here. Truly appalling ratings. And the scary thing is, two or three of the worst, Monaghan and Meyer, they're both attacking midfielders. So they're coming on and they're doing nothing. I don't know how to involve them in the play. I don't know how to do it anymore. I'm scared. I'm scared we're going to lose our job here. This beautiful save where I've got I've fallen in love with that club and I've fallen in love with players. It's just awful at the moment. We're not doing anything. 2-1 defeats to start the season in the league. We're away at Fulham and home to Watford and away at Burnley next. Those should be wins. All three of them should be wins. We're champions of Europe, for Christ's sake. It needs to get better. I'll see you on the next one, lads. If there is a next one. Cheers then.